Some grieving members of the public could be queuing for over a day to see the Queen's coffin as the wait time stretched to more than 25 hours overnight. Despite the lengthy wait, thousands of mourners braved the cold temperatures on the streets of London to see the late monarch lying in state. Just after 1:15 a.m. on Saturday, the Department for Digital, Culture, Media and Sports, DCMS, online tracker reached the 25-hour point as people queued from Southwark Park in southeast London to pay their respects to the coffin in Westminster Hall. The queue was reportedly around 5 miles long at this time. The DCMS warned people not to travel to join the queue and to check back later on Saturday morning for updates on wait times. Those already in line were urged to brace for cold weather, as temperatures dipped below 10 degrees in the early morning. Undeterred, a steady stream of people joined the queue on Friday evening, many dressed for the chilly weather. Follow below for live updates. The queue time hit over 25 hours overnight. Image, Getty 8 minutes ago and 14:06 Rosie Hempson this morning. Viewers threatened to boycott thei TV show over Phil and Holly. Queue jump this morning. Viewers are threatening to boycott the thei TV program when it makes its return on Tuesday after hosts Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby skipped the queue at Westminster. Read more. Queen's coffin queue. Image, Sky News 36 minutes ago 13:38 Rosie Hempson mourner can't take hand off Prince William's arm as she comforts royal for minutes. A queuing mourner appears caressing Prince William's arm for minutes as King Charles and his son arrived at Westminster Hall to meet people waiting in the queue for the Queen's lying in state. A woman, in line to enter Westminster Hall to pay tribute to the Queen, was seen touching Prince William's arm for minutes as he and King Charles met people queuing outside the hall. As the royal talked to the members of the public, the woman can be seen thanking and smiling at him. Read more. 1 hour ago 12:51 Rosie Hempson Charles and William make surprise visit to queue for lying in state. It means a lot. King Charles III and Prince William met with mourners on the streets of London who were standing in the queue to see the Queen lying in state. The royals shook hands and chatted with fans in central London, appearing in good spirits. Read more. Charles and William met with mourners. Image, Getty, 2 hours ago 11:53 Rosie Hempson Charles to host lavish state reception at Buckingham Palace on eve on Queen's funeral. Senior royal family members, including Harry and Meghan, are also invited to the event. King Charles will be holding a state reception for world leaders, diplomats and international royals the evening before the Queen's funeral. The historic reception will be held at Buckingham Palace. Camilla, now Queen Consort, will be hosting the event alongside the King. Read more. Charles to host a state reception on Sunday. Image, Getty, 3 hours ago 11:25 Rosie Hempson. Hundreds of people collapse while waiting to see Queen's coffin as queue stretches 25 hours. Hundreds of mourners queuing to see the Queen lying in state at Westminster Hall have collapsed, as the wait time reaches over 25 hours. Paramedics confirmed that they cared for 435 people along the queue route, which has been as long as 5 miles, running from Southwark Park in southeast London to the hall. Read more. The queues reached over 24 hours. Image, Getty, 4 hours ago 10:23 Rosie Hempson mourners slam entitled celebs and MPs jumping the queue. People queuing hours to see the Queen's coffin lying in state at Westminster Hall have accused celebrities and MPs of jumping the queue, which has reached 5 miles long. Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield are among those to have been accused of queue jumping. One Twitter user, Kaylin Taylor, wrote, "How self-entitled that you feel you can stroll in past everybody else at Holly Wills and at Scof, when others have queued for hours. OAPs, the disabled, parents with children and all others. Shame on you." Meanwhile, a live stream of the queue has shown a number of celebrities waiting patiently to pay their respects to Her Majesty. 5 hours ago 09:07 Rosie Hempson entry to queue could be paused again as wait time over 24 hours at around 8:25 am this morning. In its latest update, DCMS has said the queue for the Queen's lying-in state has reached at least 24 hours. The end of the queue is in Southwark Park in southeast London. If the park reaches capacity, entry to the queue will be paused, the update said. 6 hours ago 08:11 Rosie Hempson people still turning up to join queue despite official advice. The Department for Digital, Culture, Media and Sports warned people not to join the queue, as wait times are up to around 25 hours. But people are still turning up to the end of the queue in southeast London, it's been reported. Some mourners are said to have been joining the queue in the early hours of Saturday morning off the back of a night out, some with pizza and beers in hand. Others are wrapped in blankets with flasks of coffee in an attempt to help brave the cold temperatures and long wait. 7 hours ago 07:25 Rosie Hempson. Good morning. I'm Rosie Hempson. I'll be bringing you all the latest developments on the situation in London as mourners queue to visit the Queen's coffin today. Please feel free to get in touch with me as I work. If you have a story or tips to share, your thoughts are always welcome.